Welcome, last ComG.
And I'm Nate. And
we got a big week of just
allegations allegations that are pretty much true.
Pretty much true. Hollywood, just a big sexual assault allegations coming from a really huge Hollywood producer,
Harvey Weinstein,
from the Weinstein Company, producing one of the biggest movies in Hollywood.
Yeah, amazing movies and that. And look, it's been talked about to death and stuff. But I feel like a lot of people don't realize is that Hollywood it's always been like this. Yeah. It's not something that it's not just Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah. Hitchcock did it.
Yeah.
You know,
it goes years and years and
years and years.
And it goes obviously it goes beyond movies. Yeah. But right now there's the big one. And it sucks.
Yeah. It definitely sucks.
It
sucks because like so many people knew about it, and obviously they were afraid to speak out because
it's
being blacklisted, like in Hollywood, especially in such a very competitive business.
So, basically, put it like simplest is like, if you don't do this to me, some other girl probably would, and she'll get the part.
Yeah, she'll get the part, And man, that sucks.
Yeah,
it's like, especially in this business where everything's just very competitive and everyone's out to get each other. It's fucked up, and not just women but men too.
Yeah.
Just like we heard Terry Crews, speak up. Van Der Beek speak up.
Yeah. But you imagine someone like Terry Crews that you don't expect.
Yeah, especially the way he's built.
Yeah, you think no person would be just touch him and get away with it, but because this person was such a big fucking deal, they could get away with it. Yeah. And it's like
he had so much power.
Yeah, it's like this guy who could probably could punch this guy's teeth out, could just get away with it. Yeah. You're like, what the fuck? The power these men have. And I hope all these Hollywood executives or all the producers who have so much power are shitting themselves right now. Yeah. Because Harvey Weinstein is probably not anymore, was one of the biggest Hollywood producers ever.
Yeah. And then that asshole from Screen Junkie as well.
And the interesting thing about that is this is such a smaller scale.
Yeah, that's YouTube.
This YouTube one
from that market to cinema is so little to compare
apples
Hollywood.
To oranges.
Yeah.
Or it's like fine wine, bottles of Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
It's it's different.
It's different.
But the fact that this guy, even with he still had power over the women that were there, and he was. Well, all these men are fucking creepy. It's so weird, reading what he said to these women, saying oh, it's not even things normal people should say. Is I saw the pictures of you. I'm gonna go jack off to them. That's not you. I don't people don't even say that to their wives.
Yeah, I mean, that's weird.
Yeah, it's all I found some picture of you, hun. That I jacked off. Can you watch me jack off to your pictures? Or it's
what?
It's so weird.
It's so weird. And when you're trying to get into the business, it's hard. It's hard.
You're desperate. Hell. You're desperate for your big break.
Yeah.
I really want this.
For that opportunity to come in, it's some people they're like, fuck, man, if this is the only chance, And it sucks because, the backers are against the wall.
Yeah. And, a lot of women did come out to say things, but I feel a lot of women who probably went through with things aren't going to come out with it, and that's because they feel ashamed. And it sucks that they feel ashamed because it's not their fault. It's not their fault that they did it. No one's gonna judge you if you did. It's one of those things that we understand why they did it. It's your dream. It's your passion.
It's something you want to do because you love it.
Yeah. And there's that one. There's that one big hurdle. It's not even a hurdle. It's this disgusting fucking thing that you felt you had to do.
Yeah.
But
because that person has so much power over you, you just literally can't do anything. And and I get it. It's really hard to speak.
I do get it. It's even a lot of people say they feel they had to protect the guy, Harvey Weinstein. They had to protect him because I can't say anything or he's ruined. It's it's that mentality, and it's not even like I said, it's not their fault for like thinking that way. It's just kind of like how it is.
Like it's hard because just so many like emotions go through your head. You know, you feel guilt because you're like, fuck, I did this so I can do my dream job, and then you feel ashamed because like, fuck, I can't believe I let this happen to me, and it's like.
And then they also feel scared.
Yeah, it's scary because these people have so much power. They can literally like ruin your career.
There's a lot of things that happen. One, like you're done.
Your
Go
career
find
is
something
done.
else to do. And two, they think nobody would believe them.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like a huge like lawsuit kind of thing. It's like, oh, this is them just trying to like, it's defamation. But yeah, you get sued for defamation, and you don't want that to happen because you have to have evidence. And then it's like the less complicated. Like even if you secretly record them, you can also. That can be used in a court of law because you can't secretly record people unless the cops are involved or something like that. It's just so complicated to do
thing
that people just chose to hide it under the rug.
Yeah. Because it's like, for them that's the easier choice.
It is easy, just like I'll just move on.
Yeah, I'll just move on.
But but at least they spoke out.
Yeah, hopefully they get this guy and the guy from Screen Junkies and more like Hollywood.
Hopefully this is just the start.
Yeah.
Of more people feeling confident
Yep.
to come out and say something. Harvey Weinstein is one person. This guy from YouTube, this fat fuck from YouTube, is another fucking person.
And there's more. Just like one executive from Amazon.
Yeah.
They just like exposed that guy. So
let's take them all down.
All of them. But it sucks. Hopefully it changes. But change here, as of late, has been just hard to come by with. So hopefully,
Hopefully it just doesn't die down for a bit and then just comes back. It's just so hard to fight.
Yeah.
It's hard. How do you fight somebody with so much
much power? It's like, fuck, dude. It's really hard. But hopefully they take this guy down. Now there's more. And to the women and men who spoke out, fuck, man. You guys are really brave.
You helped other people by speaking.
Yeah, I can't imagine how it must feel.
Wait.